Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your weekend tarot reading for November 15th and 16th of 2025. We'll get started here with an overall energy for the weekend, immediate past, present, and future spread with clarifiers and a couple cards of advice from the universe for the weekend. What is the overall energy for the weekend? Is the Three of Wands. Immediate past, Page of Cups, present, Five of Pentacles, and immediate future is the Knight of Pentacles. The bottom of the first deck is the Knight of Swords. It looks like this weekend you're going to be doing a little moving and grooving. This Knight of Swords speaks of some quick movement. Three of Wands is about your ships coming in. It's about expansion. Maybe travel. Immediate past, Page of Cups. You said something. You set an experience in motion in the recent past. If it was a thought, if it was an interest, but your curiosity led you to a feeling of wanting to explore. Presently, I think you may be feeling a little bit like, did I bite off more than I could chew? And you're looking at all of the elements of what you don't have instead of what you do have. In the immediate future with this Knight of Pentacles, you're gonna figure out the elements that you can start with and start moving towards that. It's an active weekend. Can we clarify the Three of Wands, please? The Three of Wands. Three of Wands clarified with King of Wands and the Fool. Very you got a new project. You know, this project could be anything. It's passionate. You're passionate about it though. It's not something that you have to do. It's not like, oh man, fall's coming, I gotta get these leaves picked up. You know, it's not that type of project. Not saying you're not going to get the leaves picked up this weekend. I'm probably going to get a couple leaves picked up this weekend myself. But this is something that, unless leaves like really do it for you, you know, like and they might, like getting a leaf blower out and just kind of getting, maybe it's the air's crisp, and maybe that is what you're really passionate about. But this King of Wands here with this Three of Wands and the Fool suggests it's something that is your baby. Like, it's your project. And you're planning this weekend of doing it. You're going to, looks like at this moment in time, there's just one hiccup, and that is some self-defeating thoughts on, oh, do I have, but I don't have this, and I don't have that. And let's look at that little piece. In the immediate past, this Page of Cups. Can we clarify this Page of Cups, please? In the immediate past. Death. And the Nine of Pentacles. So in the immediate past, this might be a replacement of something. Because something might have ended in your recent past. So, we have those replacement activities. So it could even be the weather. You know, this transition of summer to fall. You're looking to see, well, okay, let's start moving into fall and winter activities. It could even be that. The death card doesn't have to be like, oh my goodness, something just in my life that was so important to me is now gone, and like it could be that I am not feeling that that's what it is. There's some light-hearted energy going on here. You're coming from a place where whatever this project is, though, whatever this is you're working on this weekend, at this moment in time, it might be a solitude type of activity. You might be doing this on on your own right now. I don't see a lot of cards of working with others yet, but it's fun. It is fun. Whatever this project is. Can we clarify this Five of Pentacles? What are you feeling a little distraught about? It's the only card in here. Six of Swords and Two of Cups. One of the pieces of feeling distraught, I do believe, is you do want to do this with another person. And maybe this other person isn't just, maybe they're just not available, and you're feeling like, but they bring in, all of, this element, and they help me with this, and how am I even going to get this done without them here? I think that's where this Five of Pentacles is coming in, of what you're feeling a loss of. Because you know that when they're there, this Six of Swords just kind of popped in of, you might be going to them. You might actually be traveling to them because you guys really do want to do this together. There might be, because there does feel like a sense of travel in this reading. So they might even be, they're traveling to you, you're traveling to them, because you really are feeling like you want them in this project. I do want to throw this in there that you can do this without them. Like, you can kind of pick, just pick those pieces up that you can do right now. And then, if it doesn't work out, know that this weekend isn't a loss, and that you can do you do have enough talent or knowledge to get this thing moving. I don't think you want to. I think you want to do it. I think in the past you've done it alone, and in the past you've realized that, yeah, I can do it alone. And you know what? When I'm with, Harry, God, it's just so much fun. So, yeah, I can do it alone, but I don't know if I want to. I think I want to hang out with Harry. It could be one of those things. In the immediate future with this Knight of Pentacles, can we clarify the immediate future? Oh, the Five of Pentacles again. We can't get rid of this Five of Pentacles. And King of Swords. You're going to move forward with it. And then we have King of Cups on the bottom of the second deck. You are going to move forward with it. It is going to be a good start. I think the only worry here is that if Harry's not here with you, or whoever Harry is, I'm not saying it's actually Harry, but whoever this is, I think you just miss them. I think you want them to be part of this project. Understood. If y'all can't connect this weekend, no worries. You are going to be able to get some clarity around the pieces of the puzzle that you can start with. I think the start might be a little bit of a slower start than you want. I think you want to get this thing rocking and rolling. And you may not be able to get it quite as advanced into the project as you want without Harry there. You are going to at least get to put the bones to it, and you're going to be able to get a nice solid start. this King of Cups, I think you're fine with that. I think you have the emotional maturity to say, I understand, that sometimes things just don't work out. With this King of Cups, it's about being able to handle some emotion that isn't always pleasant, or where you have to use both your logic mind and your emotional mind to navigate through some choppy waters of emotion. So it might bring out a little bit of emotion, of feeling of a little bit of loss of, but I really have this idea of what I wanted to do this weekend with Harry, and where is he? I think it is gonna get moving. It may not be getting moving quite how you wanted it to. You wanted to just like get the ball rolling. Like you wanted to jump out of that gate today, and it may not. But it will get moving. It will get grooving. You will get some really good bones around it. And because of this, the stability in this project is going to be really strong. Okay, we get a couple cards of advice from the universe. Empress. And Strength card. And the bottom of the third deck is the Queen of Swords. So more clarity, more understanding of what's going on with this project. I think the words of advice from the universe are to nurture what you can, and that you really do have the strength to do it. This Five of Pentacles sometimes points to everything that we don't have, or everything that we don't feel we are as good at. And you might be feeling like you don't have all of the elements to get this thing going. The cards of advice from the universe are suggesting that you do have more going on than you are giving yourself credit for. And the Empress is saying, nurture the heck out of what you do have. Don't pay attention to what you don't have. Pay attention to what you do have and nurture the heck out of that. And it will bring in this inner strength. It'll increase your internal locus of control. And this project might even be more of yours if you do it that way. You might have more skin in the game without Harry in the beginning. At any rate, this thing is going to be solid and stable, and it's going to bring in a lot of emotional equanimity and a lot of structure, stability, practicality. So, all right. Well, everybody have a great weekend, and I will be back on Monday, November 17th. And have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.